welcome to OnyxEarth Tarot. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. So we are back with another Valentine's Day themed reading. This is part 2. We're going to see your secret Valentine. Now, I know that's a vague topic, but we're just going to see whatever comes up. I have a lot, I think I'm using the exact same decks as the first one, so we'll hop right into it. If you have not selected your pile, go back to the intro. It's the last slide, okay? So I'm gonna tell you what it is. Pile 1 is the ring. Pile 2 is the stack of letters. Pile 3 is the box of candy dipped strawberries. So again, if this is good enough for you to select your pile, me verbalizing it, feel free to select your pile this way. Otherwise, go back to the intro. The last slide, you'll be able to select your pile, okay? Let's get into it. Okay, pile 1, if you selected the ring, then this is your reading. Let's get into your secret Valentine. So I'm going to pull one overview with the Moonology deck. I feel called to do that. And right away, it wants to talk. Let's see. You're very close to achieving your goal. Now, this could be a message for you, but because we're talking about your secret Valentine, it feels like someone that has been working on you for some time. It feels like someone that maybe has been applying pressure, someone that's had a crush on you, or someone that's secretly been admiring you, maybe even from a distance for a while, right? Because the gibbous is really close to a full moon energy, right? It's obviously you're close to achieving your goal. So whoever this person is around Valentine's Day, they're going to be feeling really confident, really close to having a romantic connection with you. If they aren't outright having that romantic connection, right? Maybe you decide to give them a shot, but they're feeling really close to you romantically, or getting at you romantically. Let's see. So I'm going to pull from this tarot deck. This is the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. It isn't technically an oracle deck, but it's a tarot deck. Let's see. Pile 1. Your secret Valentine. Yeah, this is a person that's around you. I didn't say it in the intro because this is part 2, so I'm hoping that you watched the first one before this one. Not that they're all completely related, but pile 1, if you we're looking at your next Valentine, we're looking at your secret Valentine from a perspective of Valentine's Day as a whole. So this is a timeless reading. This could be the upcoming Valentine's Day in real time as I do the reading, or it could be next year, or it could be 3 years from now if you go back, right? So that's the perspective we're taking. So I have a jumper, and we have number 4, heart chakra. So yeah, I mean, somebody's feeling really good. Like this admirer, this person is feeling very, very good around the time of Valentine's Day. Again, whichever timeline you were seeking with this reading, right? I actually saw a comment from the first reading that someone mentioned that I actually picked up on a past Valentine's Day interview. So that was interesting. But again, these are general messages, so take them as they resonate. Yeah, this person's going to be glowing. I honestly feel like this isn't going to be a secret much longer as it relates to like your secret Valentine. Like whenever, like if this is a person that's had a crush on you for some time, or wanted your attention for some time, come Valentine's Day, the next one or the one after, this person's going to be very loud about how they're interested in you with this heart chakra energy, and that you're very close to reaching your goal energy here. Let's see if I can get 2 more, and then I will take the bottom. The card almost wanted to come out, but it didn't come. Let's see. I think this person is really quiet. So while they're feeling like white hot as it comes to Valentine's Day, I feel like this person really flies beneath the radar. You got 3, 4 cards. Okay, I guess I'll take them. I guess we'll take them just because I'm interested to see what this is. At the bottom, you have the 8 of Swords. Is that swords? Is that cups? I get confused with this deck. Bear with me because I don't use it often enough to be familiar. So let's see. This is Swords. Yes, 8 of Swords. Trapped in fear. So again, it's a person that's been holding back for quite some time about how they feel about you, but it feels like they're going to use Valentine's Day at least as a crutch to kind of reveal those feelings. So let me slide heart chakra over because you have a million cards that decided to come out of the deck. You have the 3 of Wands, partnerships and alliances. You have the 2 of Pentacles, movement, choices, decisions. You have 2, well, I won't say major arcana. I treat the chakra cards as major arcana because they're additions. You have the number 8, power, which is strength. And then you have the root chakra, okay? Yeah, definitely going to use Valentine's Day as some sort of crutch, or we'll use the timing around Valentine's Day as some type of crutch. Like this person's going to kind of maybe attempt to be your friend. Like if this is not someone that you're already having a connection of any kind with, this secret Valentine, right? Because it doesn't necessarily have to be a person you have a crush on. It's just someone that secretly, I guess, wants to be your Valentine. So this is a person that's going to attempt to be your friend first, or like they're going to attempt to, like they're going to extend some sort of offer of a relationship of some sort. I'm seeing business, I'm seeing friendship, just something of that nature, right? You have partnerships and alliances, like we could work really well together. They really mean it romantically, but they're going to structure it in a, oh, we could be friends, oh, we could work on this project together, or combine businesses, or your business could help mine could help yours, those types of things. So that's how this person's going to approach you, especially with that power card. Like the offer is going to look really good. Whatever situation they present to you is going to be really beneficial for you both, but obviously there's an ulterior motive because this person, you know, their heart chakra lights up when they think of you, right? They're thinking that they're very close to achieving their goal of taking it to the next level with you, or pursuing you, right? Because you've got that 8 of Swords as your overview, which is trapped in fear. So this person fears rejection, which is why they're taking that approach. And that's why they're just thinking secret Valentine. They fear rejection. They don't want to be rejected. Very sensitive person, but they feel like having that foundation, right? That root chakra, creating a physical connection with you by way of that partnership, whatever that is, whether it's a friendship or a business relationship, or becoming closer in business, whatever that is, whatever that work is, right? Movement, choices, decisions, whatever they present to you that you're going to have to decide whether or not you want to engage, right, with this person. They see it as a way of being very close to achieving the goal of being your next Valentine, whether that's the Valentine's Day coming up or the next one after they can woo you, so say, right? So heart chakra, base chakra energy. This person really is serious about you, has very strong emotional feelings for you, like a very strong emotional connection they feel between the two of you, whether or not that's one-sided. That's just how they're perceiving you. So let me start with these romance-based decks and see more about this person that is a secret Valentine, right? Like, and I say secret Valentine, I feel like you would be leaning towards the people that I should pick up on in this pile, just because like your Valentine is somebody that like you would want. But I mean, that doesn't mean that people you don't want won't come up in this reading. So, and with, let's see if I can pick up on placements while we're here. You definitely, there's some Leo energy here with that strength card, the power. Let's see, I got 2 cards that jumped out of the deck. Okay. This is interesting, and I'm wondering where this is going to go. So you have abusive relationship. If you find yourself in an abusive relationship, it's time to put a stop to it. Know you are deserving of real love. I think I want 3 from this deck. I have, which makes perfect sense, right? Unspoken love. So this is someone that hasn't shared their feelings for you. You or your partner may prefer not to profess your love right away. Could be out of fear of rejection. Okay. I have space for 4, so let's do 4, and then I will take the bottom. Just like that. Okay. You have Dom Sub. You could be dating someone that will be very dominant. It's up to you if this is the kind of relationship you want. That's what that energy is. Okay. And then you have Fast Lane. Something feels different about this love and you're not afraid to charge ahead. Hopefully this love will last. So let's see what's at the bottom. Prized possession. That is the icing on the cake. So it says someone, let's see if we can, someone is more interested in having arm candy than true love, making it a very superficial relationship. Okay, so we're running into this energy, and it makes sense because it's not completely toxic, because at the end of the day, this is your secret Valentine. So most of you, this person doesn't even know you on an intimate level enough to have strong feelings for you, right? It's all about perception. It's all about whatever concept of you they've created in their mind. So they don't really know you. And that being said, even though you have this heart chakra energy, you also have on the other side of that pile that power and base chakra energy, which is kind of a surface level energy, right? It talks about superficial connections in the overview from this spread, right? Prized possession. This person is seeing you as something to conquer, something to own, something to have, right? Especially with you're very close to achieving your goal, like you're a goal right now, right? So that abusive relationship card, it is like a red flag of like making sure that this person isn't super controlling as you engage them, because I can see them having those tendencies with that Dom Sub card, right? Like they have a tendency to kind of want to control people and situations and outcomes, and because of that they may cling or come in very hot very quickly, right? If you're the type that likes to take your time. So and that's part of why they have that trapped in fear, is that restraint. They don't really want you to see how, I guess, obsessed they kind of are with you, because they don't want to feel crazy, right? They don't want to look crazy. So this person does plan on revealing themselves, as I said, especially with Fastlane. Like they're going to come in hot and heavy. They're going to try to make you feel like a prized possession, but just make sure it's not superficial, because this person seems more wrapped into how you look, right? And their attraction for you versus who you are as a person, which is not completely toxic. As I said, it's relatively normal at this stage because it's a secret Valentine. It's a person that doesn't know you that well. So hopefully as they get to know you as a real person, they can kind of learn your personality, learn who you are versus how you look, right? With that prized possession card and whatnot. Okay, so let me pull from this other deck and see if I can get some other things, and then I want to tie it all together. But honestly, your secret Valentine seems wrapped up in trying to find ways to strategically get you to engage, or strategically get you to be their actual Valentine. Like they're just trying to find a way to wiggle their way in. Like I said, it's like a goal. It's like a prized possession. You're the trophy right now. Like you're an award for them, and that's the perspective they're taking in their pursuit of you. Let me grab this card. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So again, this is a person that would ask around about you. This is a person that would that really is trying to like integrate themselves into your world. So expect that. Like this is a person that's going to really actively try to integrate themselves into your world, because it does feel like there's some clingy tendencies. It feels like this is a person that would try to do everything with you. Like if you date this person, this is a person that would want to do everything with you and kind of merge their identity with yours and kind of control a lot of what you do, because like if you're not doing it with them, then like what are you doing? Not saying it has to be that way, but it feels like this person's going to have to adjust to not being able to just, it doesn't feel like this person has much experience with romantic connections. It feels like they just kind of have a fantasy based perception of what a relationship would be like, and they think that you two would do everything together and that you're theirs and they're yours, and other people don't necessarily need to coexist in the world, or you know what I mean, like they kind of want to tell you what to do based on these cards, which don't go for that. Don't go for that. So the next card you have is romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. There it is. I feel like some of these cards are repeating from past readings. I'll take 4 from this deck as well. And then the bottom. And this person is a control freak, because I'm going to be honest with you, I am self-aware. When I'm doing these readings, and since I've been live shuffling, my spreads are messy. They are not this neat. And look at how neat your cards are falling. If you're familiar with my readings, you'll know that they have not been this neat. So the fact that these cards are being laid out perfectly, that's how this person is. Like everything has its place, right? Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So before I pulled the last one, let your friends help you. Romantic feelings, express your love. So this person is going to feel out your friends. This person's going to like see, like if they know friends that you have, they're kind of going to observe, like they're going to talk to friends and be like, hey, so you think pile 2 would go for, like, do you think they're interested in me? Like, do you think I have a shot at pile 1? That's the type of things that are going to happen with this person. Or they're going to observe your friends and kind of see what your friends do. So like if this is something that, like some of you it's in real life, some of you it may be on the internet. Like if this person's watching your friends on social media, they're like looking at what your friends like, looking at what you like, trying to see, you know, how to express their love for you in a way that will be well received. And then obviously in 3D, if they know your friends, they're watching your friends, getting a feel for your friends. Especially if there's mutual friends, like they're kind of comparing you to the people that you're friends with that they already know, to kind of see how you are. That's part of that fantasy-based perception they have of you, where it's not necessarily real, because they're just kind of piecing together personality, aspects of other people's personality, and then projecting it onto you as a means to have something to connect them with you, if that makes sense. So you do, and I expected this card to come out, and I felt like when I saw romantic feelings, yeah, because it says your feelings are real and worth exploring. I got that vibe, but I moved on. Like I started to say, like, you know, trust your gut. If the connection doesn't feel right with this person, obviously like disengage. But you do have pay attention to the red flags. Okay, the signs are cautioning you. So some of you, your secret admirer needs to stay a secret, honestly, because this is just not a person that you're going to be able to have a healthy connection with. Passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So again, there's the group of you, and you'll know when the person comes about, if it's not a healthy or safe situation for you. Now others of you, this is just getting to learning boundaries, setting boundaries in a romantic connection. Like some of you may like this secret Valentine, and this is a person that's gonna have to learn boundaries, and you're gonna have to learn boundaries, and each of you will have to set them, right? Because again, you're very close to achieving your goal. It's showing that it is possible for this to be a successful connection, but at the end of the day, it has to be healthy, right? It can't be that root chakra, prized possession energy, that clingy, obsessive, controlling energy. It has to be a lot. It has to be lighter than that. It can't be that heavy. So let me pull from this last deck. Yeah, exactly. And some of you, it's just that simple. This is a dual meaning, because again, there's 2 energies here. The side that kind of needs to leave this connection alone, and the other side that's just is just that passionate, with that passion card, right? Love at first sight. Okay, the instant gravitational pull you two felt when first meeting lets you know that this is a soul connection. So it makes sense that if you two have obsessive feelings for one another, if it's mutual, you two just need to learn boundaries and, you know, not project things onto one another and not try to control one another, and it'll work out. I didn't really get. Yes, I am. Let me not pull yet. Let me continue on this path of your secret Valentine. Because the thing about it is, it makes sense that this is that fixed, controlling energy because you selected the ring, which is commitment. And I didn't pick the visual for the piles with any type of intent. But now that I'm reflecting on it, that's a really strange symbol to represent a secret Valentine, right? Because how is like a ring a symbol of marriage, a symbol of being familiar, of committing for life, gonna be something that is like your secret admirer, right? So obviously it's showing that like your secret Valentine is already hot and heavy, already fixed, already committed, locked in completely, right? Love at first sight. So this is a person that's very sure, very certain about you, which is good or bad depending on how evolved this individual is, right? If this is an underdeveloped person that has a lot of work and healing to do, then it's going to come across as possibly dangerous depending on the situation. Other than that, it's just a connection, right? A deeply spiritual connection that you two are going to share if it's mutual and this person's very certain. And when they come about, you two are going to be very passionate. You know, again, that love at first sight. If you don't know this person already, you're going to express how you feel. They're going to express how they feel, kind of energy. But as it relates to the actual Valentine's Day, what am I seeing here? So the only sign on the table is Leo, which rules the fifth house. That is sun energy, and that's the house of fun, enjoyment. It is the fun. It is the house of taking a risk, taking a gamble with all of this expressing your love energy. It is dating. It is sex for fun. Anything, it's a house of pleasure, right? So anything fun, that's the energy that this person wants to take with you as it relates to Valentine's Day. Something fun. Something fun, possibly social, I'm hearing. So let me get these cards. Butterflies. Oh, that's sweet. So again, like I said, it's not a completely toxic. Some of you, you know who you are. You'll know when it happens. It's a toxic thing. But enjoy the overwhelming excitement and bliss of new or old love. So this is a person that has butterflies. Again, heart chakra energy. And there is a little bit of some sexual energy with that passion and dom sub. So like a person that kind of wants to have you in that way. Just to briefly mention that, yes, that is a thing surrounding how they see you as it relates to Valentine's Day. So love at first sight, butterflies. This may be a person. Yeah, with the Explore card that just showed up, I'll talk about it in a second. It feels like some of you may actually meet this person on or around Valentine's Day. Like there's a select group of you that are going to meet somebody near this Valentine's Day coming up. And then the next Valentine's Day, it'll be a secret thing. Because this is slow moving energy for some of you. Like it doesn't feel like someone that is secretly liking you, that rush to let you know. So this isn't going to be someone that you just met a week, 2 ago, or even a month ago. Maybe I'm saying this is someone that's been hiding in the shadows for at least 2 months. Okay. But some of you it's I can even see it being a whole year of this person hiding in the shadows. But anyway, you have Explore. Take a ride and explore new scenery or each other's inner thoughts. So yeah, fun energy. This is a person that'd be like, hey, let's take a little trip. Let's do something. Not necessarily major travel, even though it could be, but just like, hey, let's go try this new restaurant. Let's go do something like sweet, pure first date energy, right? Love at first sight, butterflies, and explore. Like, hey, you want to go do this kind of energy. I want to pull one more and then I will take the bottom. That was quick. Patience, exactly what I said. What did I say? This isn't a person that's going to act super quickly. The reason why it's coming up for those of you where we're talking in real time is because this person has had their eye on you or has felt this way for quite some time, okay? At least 2 months, right? Why the rush? There's no need to rush divine timing. Enjoy the journey because it is worth the wait. So this is a very, very patient person. And those of you that are not in that toxic energy at all, right? Because there's always various expressions across the range of the readings. There's a super toxic side where it's like you need to run when you see this person because they may be crazy, like obsessive in an unhealthy way with you. And then there's the other side where it's like, no, this person is completely evolved. They just know what they want, right? And yeah, they see you as a goal, but they also see you as a human. They're patient. There's no need to rush a situation. So that energy of you're very close to achieving your goal, that unspoken love, that fast lane coming forward, right? Exploring into patience because they have their eye on the prize, which is you, right? At the bottom, you have exciting news. Good news is coming your way, whether it be a pregnancy, an engagement, or moving in together. Get excited to celebrate. Definitely. So I got a specific message. Some of you need to watch it because like your secret Valentine is not a secret Valentine. Your secret Valentine is like your current partner, and like the secret is like, you know, they're trying to have a baby this Valentine's Day. Like that, like that's the intent, is to conceive. So that is what that exciting, like that waiting for the right moment to strike kind of energy. Like this person may see themselves having a family with you, whether or not you've discussed it. Valentine's Day may be when they intend to attempt conception with you. So yes, very specific message for some of you. And yeah, love at first sight, butterflies. So this person, if this, like I said, this is slow moving energy. If you have not met this person yet, or if you've not really engaged, think back to whoever you had an instant connection with, like at first time engaging them or seeing them with that love at first sight. Like who gave you butterflies in like your first ever interaction with them. Like it's giving that the first interaction you had with this person gave you butterflies, gave them butterflies, and led them to want to know more about you. And this is why they've explored, like exploring you, right? Maybe they've been watching you via friends. You know, friend energy is kind of giving that Leo Aquarius axis of social outside of Leo energy, but social on social media, which would be Aquarius energy. Maybe they're exploring your social media, patiently waiting, watching, and then they're going to kind of make their move Valentine's Day, whether it's next one, this one, 3 years from now, who knows? I'm seeing that, especially since you have that Eight of Swords, which was originally restraint. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, no, that's it. You've got somebody racing in though, because this secret person doesn't intend to remain a secret. They're patient. And let me know when they reveal themselves, if I want. Like, put it in the comments. I want to know who it is. You don't have to tell all your business, but just, you know, let us know like what the backstory is, okay? So hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, pile 2, if you selected the stack of letters, then this is your reading. I don't think I said it in the intro, but this is a timeless reading. It may not seem like it, but if you've been keeping up with the series and you watched the first one, I am going to link it in the description box. Your card jumped way across the room. I will go run and grab it in a second, but I want to finish my point. Yes, this is a timeless reading, so this could apply to this Valentine's Day that's upcoming in real time. It could be next year after, whenever you stumble upon this video, this reading, whatever time frame you have in mind. Take what resonates, okay? Let me get up and grab this card. So what I did in pile 1 was I shuffled this Moonology deck and I grabbed like an overview card from that deck. So yours is the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon and Capricorn. So strong Capricorn energy here. So this could mean that your secret admirer, your secret Valentine is work related. This could be someone that you meet related to work, your job, your career. Like it could be your career that led to you two crossing paths, to them finding out about you, you finding out about them, you meeting. It's somewhere somewhere surrounding your career, you could have Capricorn placements, or this person may have Capricorn placements, but that's just the overall energy surrounding you too. Now, I know we have a lot of planets in Capricorn currently in real time. So if you're watching this in real time, this could be an indicator that we are definitely talking about this upcoming Valentine's Day. But I want to develop this energy. I don't want to get you too excited, but it does feel like current energy because of those placements that we have. Okay. Definitely. So end of a tough cycle approaches. It's feeling like your secret admirer is stepping out. I wanted to grab this deck, but I want to finish developing this energy. I'm getting so much just from your overview. With that energy, your person that is your secret Valentine, like your secret admirer as it relates to this holiday, is really stepping out of a really chaotic period. Like, it's been very difficult. Things just did not go their way. Everything that they worked towards did not go as they planned. They may have had some major failures, major setbacks in the previous period, but they're really stepping out of that energy as it relates to being your secret Valentine. So I don't know if that just means that they're having more free time. It's freeing them up to be able to be your secret Valentine or your actual Valentine, but it just feels like this person's gone through a lot recently. So I'm going to start pulling from tarot because I want to see from the Psychic Tarot deck more details on your secret Valentine. Okay, let's see, pile 2. What are we going to see? Pile 2, your secret Valentine. The number 2, you have the High Priestess, intuition. That's the perfect card to come out in this type of reading because it basically talks about hidden things, the subconscious mind. Basically, the High Priestess sees all that is hidden, all that we try to hide from ourselves and others. The High Priestess is also deeply spiritual. It's ruled by Pisces energy, which... And to think Pisces, I feel like that's a Pisces card. It should be. If it's not, yeah, because it's like 12th house energy of the darker sides of your mind and your mentality and your spirit. It's the things that are, again, the dark side, the hidden things. So with that card being called intuition in this deck, it's telling me that you likely have a feeling about who this is already, just because I'm using this very specific deck that I wasn't going to use for these readings, and that card came out for you. I've got 2 cards. Let's see. 6 of Swords, moving on. So that complements that energy. You and this person probably have a psychic connection already. Like currently standing, you and this person likely have a psychic connection because that intuition tells me like there's kind of like some telepathy happening between the two of you. With the 6 of Swords, that is also a very mental card of moving on, of ascending, and this person is definitely in a period where they are stepping into a more positive energy. With the end of a tough cycle approaches and moving on, this person stepping into the light. So again, your secret Valentine is really kind of coming towards you in that, like they're seeing the end of the tough cycle, like you are kind of a part of that light. Like before I put this other card that came out down, let me set it down so I can really look at these. Intuition, the High Priestess moving on, the 6 of Swords feels like someone being led to the light. Okay, so this person, it feels like this person is really inspired by you. Okay, like that High Priestess energy, again, is the secrecy of the connection, of them liking you, the kind of telepathic thing that may be happening between the two of you. Again, it feels like someone you know already or have an idea about. It's like something about you kind of is leading this person to the light, or Yeah, it just feels like you're leading this person into the light, especially if you're a deeply spiritual individual. Like it feels like kind of a support system being led into the light. So I don't know what situation that is that you would have been leading them into the light with, but it just feels like that's the energy of this person. The number 6 may be relevant because that third card that came out is the 6 of Wands, which is victory and success. Something about you is really inspiring this person to be like to really step into their power to see success. I don't know if it was some advice you gave them. I don't know if it's something that they saw you do that they just did as well, but something about you inspired this person, some type of information, because we're talking about that Pisces energy, that which is inspiration, that 6 of Swords. Something about you led to some victory of some sort with this person, something you shared with them or something they saw you do. Okay, so let's see what's at the bottom. At the bottom of this deck, you have the Ace of Cups. Oh, that's sweet. So love begins. It is, let me put this well, let me lean over because I want to slide this up because I want to try to keep this as neat as possible. So this person's, so whatever it is that this person was inspired by you, that they learned from you, that you taught them, that you showed them, opened them up to, that led to this victory, is something that opened them up to love with you. Like I know that sounds conditional and people don't like that, but whatever it is, like whatever it is, like that was the means that led to them having feelings for you and kind of becoming your secret Valentine, your secret admirer, right? Like being that light at the end of the tunnel, like that inspiration, that hope. Whatever it is that you do or did that this person sees as a support for them, or whatever you did for them specifically, or they watched you do, it really opened this person's heart to you. It made them see you differently. It made them see you as someone that they could be with on a romantic level. So let me start pulling from these romance-based decks. But it just, the whole energy of your secret admirer or your secret Valentine is that this person is inspired by you. They see you as very successful and they see their success through yours, and they've learned to be even more successful through whatever information you've shared with them, things they've seen you do, that intuition, whatever you've, like you may be psychic, you may read tarot, maybe you read this person's cards. If you did, then they definitely took that advice you gave them, right? Because we're saying that this is a secret Valentine. It doesn't mean that it's not someone you know or that you know of. It could be a friend that wants to take the connection deeper. I see that for some of you. Okay. Let me see what I can get here. It's definitely a romantic, like this person's opened up their heart to you as it relates to being your Valentine, your secret Valentine. Yeah, you've got long haul. Look at this journey. We talked about journey in 6 of Swords. That's a journey across water, actually. And here we are on a road trip. So that may be some of the things this person wants to do. They may want to travel, but not that quick, take a flight, cross country, cross world travel, like a boat, right? They may want to sail for some time. They may want to take a road trip, a long journey, right? Long haul. That might be the types of things they want to do. But this person definitely has been committed to watching you for quite some time. I feel like it's similar energy to Pile 1. This is not a person that I'll give you at least a month. Okay? Like this isn't a week, 2-week thing. At the time you're watching this reading, this person's been watching you for at least a month, right? I'm seeing 2 to 6 months actually, but you do have that one, so maybe one, right? Maybe since Capricorn season. Those are some indicators of time periods of how long this person's been watching you. Yeah, but long haul says your love interest may be in it for the long haul and willing to go through it all with you, enjoy the journey. And that makes me feel like this person knows that you've gone through things. They know that they see that it feels like you two have witnessed one another go through struggles, or at least one of you has seen the other go through struggles. And they feel like because of this, because it's feeling like a friendship or at least an acquaintance, you two could kind of make it through anything as a couple. because you've seen each other almost at your worst, or you've seen them at their worst, they've seen you at your worst, something like that. That's the energy. At the bottom, I don't want to take it because I do want more cards. It says mature relationships. So that's the energy I'm getting. Like it's giving grown folks, like we're grown enough to work through problems and to be together and not have all this drama. So you got 2 cards that just came out, and I want a 4th one because I think I can fit it. Well, I know I can fit it, but I want a 4th one. So let me slide this over. Okay. You know what? I'll pull these down because I don't want to cover that card. We have room. We have room. So you have transformative, right? End of a tough cycle happens, that transition into the light. It says this love will be love deeply transformational for something new and powerful to emerge. This person sees a connection with you as a gateway to success. A gateway to success with whatever dreams, passions that they've laid the foundation for. They feel like a relationship with you will take you and them to success. And especially since the next card you have is office affair, you'll meet someone at the office or connected to work. Tread carefully. So some of you, this is an office thing. It's that literal. But others of you, it's simply what I said when I pulled that first card. Something surrounding your career, your knowledge, the work you do, is how you met this person. Doesn't mean that your co-workers or that you work together, even though some of you this is the case. It just means that it was your career, their career, whatever work you're doing from a social perspective, right? Because that is the Capricorn rules the 10th house of social status, right? So anything that you're doing as it relates to your social status, your actual career and whatnot, that's how you came in contact with this person, okay? So, and especially with long haul, transformative, and office affair, this person sees this connection as a means to really just, one, that love and that Ace of Cups, but it's like a solid foundation towards success for the both of you. Like you two could be deeply successful together. Like I wouldn't be surprised if the next card that jumps is power couple, because I know that is in this deck. It came out in the last reading. I don't remember which pile though. So let me get this last card and I will take the bottom as the overview. Blast from the past. So you have blast from the past. Okay, so look at all of the pictures. So maybe we're talking photography. Maybe that's the type of work you do, something related to pictures. Maybe social media, specifically Instagram, because Instagram is the social media platform big on imagery, right? So we're definitely seeing that with these images on this card. So blast from the past. So it's definitely somebody that you, like that intuition, somewhat know or interacted with and remember. An ex or on again, off again lover may come back. Is it worth revisiting the past? Now, don't take that literally. I do read these messages because I do feel like it applies to someone out there, but I don't feel like that's the overwhelming energy of the pile. It's just someone that you've encountered, and I feel like that imagery stood out to me in a way that it's never have before during this reading, that I think it was just making sure that we understood that this could be related to photography or like Instagram or something like that. At the bottom, you have fairy tale romance. So here we are at a festival, like a fair, right? This romance will feel magical and it will be an exciting adventure and perhaps a happily ever after. See, long haul. That's how this person that is your secret Valentine sees you. Okay. Fairy tale romance, like Ace of Cups, love begins, fairy tale romance. That's the energy of this connection. But again, that's that Pisces energy overwhelmingly taking over the pile. It is just that fantasy-based, almost illusion-based perception of the connection. Is very magical, but there is that Capricorn energy here to ground it. So I wouldn't be too worried about whether or not it's healthy, because this feels like a very healthy situation if this is a person that you're interested in. Okay, it feels like it is though. So let's see. I got two more love-based decks to make it through. What is this card that's poking me? Separation. Like it was like stabbing me in the hand. These are really sharp little cards if you see. So it's like stabbing me in the hand. I'm like, why? Separation. So the time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So that makes me feel like that blast from the past. This could be an ex for some of you that you had difficulties with, that is going to come back, and it's going to be a much better situation. I saw wedding at the bottom just now, so maybe this person's going to come in much more committed than they were in the past. This is a past lover. But that just lets me know that this is a person that you're obviously in separation with, but I feel like separation implies that an interest from you. So maybe that was the confirmation that this is the person you're thinking of that you are also interested in. You have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So again, especially if this is a past connection, make sure that you're willing to put in the work. But that also confirms that energy that I said, like this is a person that feels like you would be willing to do the work with them. Like you would be able to see their shadow aspects. You'd be able to see, right? Because Capricorn rules the devil card here, right? Which is all about control and your shadow. And you know, the number 2 high priestess card is all about seeing and recognizing someone's shadow. It's giving beauty and the beast, right? The high priestess is beauty, can see all aspects of everything and the good in everything. Capricorn is the devil card, obviously the beast, right? So it's like that's the energy of you and this person, and they feel like you'd be willing to do the work with them through all of their shadow aspects because they feel like you have that as well. So you're understanding. I don't know how they know that you'd be willing to do that unless this is someone that you're familiar with, like we talked about. So if this is a new person, that's how they perceive you, right? You have a card that hit the deck, which is getting to know each other. So it says, as you reveal your innermost selves, see, look at it, what did I just say? To each other, your bond deepens. This is the type of connection this person wants with you, that 12th house energy of merging with you. And they believe that they can do that in a healthy way with you. And that's why they're so intrigued. Okay? Getting to know each other, right? Give your relationship a chance, getting to know each other. I honestly feel like this person is talking themselves up with give yourself a chance, getting to know each other. Like the tough cycle, you know, the end of a tough cycle approach is like, it's going to be okay soon. I'm going to be able to get at how to, like, that's the kind of energy this person is in. So let's get one more and I will take the bottom. Ooh. Well, that was clumsy of me. Let me grab these cards. Like I dropped like 10, 12 cards just now, literally. Let me pull next so I can get this last card and take the bottom. Okay. And here we go. Free yourself. It says it's time to take control of your life back. And it did fall in reverse. So it's implying that this person is stuck on you. So if this is a person that was trying to figure out if they were even ready to be in a relationship, they're realizing that they kind of can't get past whatever feelings they have for you. So that's why they're going to circle back, that blast from the past energy, that give your relationship a chance energy. Like that's why that's the case, because like they kind of can't free themselves. Like they're kind of stuck on you and they need to see why. At the bottom, you have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. And that is how they feel. They feel like this is an opportunity that they're not going to really be able to let it pass them by, because for yourself, like they feel stuck on you, and you know, they feel like they could have that long haul fairy tale romance with you. So let me pull from my final deck and we will close this out about your secret Valentine. Okay. Oh, okay. Like when I said close this out, like you said close this out because like all 4 of your cards jumped out of the deck at the same time. So I'm just going to set the bottom down and we will talk about these 4 cards, because you have, and I don't know what they are, I haven't looked at them, but I see at the bottom you have communication. A conversation is on the horizon. Someone is planning to reach out. Be ready to express yourself. That's the message, pal, too. I'm going to take that one literally because it kind of aligns with the overall energy of what I've been saying as it relates to the energy of this pile and this person that is your secret Valentine. So, card number 1, best part. If life were a movie, being with each other would be the best part. You both bring out the better parts of each other. So again, it's talking about that high priestess lighting up a path for that 6 of Swords card, right? Creating that light for the other to kind of find their way, I guess, home, or find their way to joy, peace, success, as that card says. Yeah, so you have harvest, which says you planted the seed that the universe gave you. Due to your patience and growth, you are now able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. That's a message for you and or this person as it relates to that full moon in Capricorn. All of those hardships that have recently passed that you or the other may have been supportive of one another with. You know, this is the time where you get to really just enjoy your life, right? This is why you have true love. Love begins, fairy tale romance. Life is about to actually really good as it relates to your next Valentine. Like Valentine's Day for you, with this energy of your secret Valentine, when this person reveals themselves and or circles back or whatever and confirms their feelings for you that you may have already intuitively felt, this is going to be a new era for the both of you. And it's going to be interesting because you two are really going to be surprised at how smooth life goes going forward with one another, because it does show that the two of you are kind of like leading one another towards victory and success. So you have ecstasy, some nice sexual energy there for you guys. That's how you make each other feel. That's that energy. And then it has your partner elevates your mind, body, and soul. This feeling of pleasure is electrifying. Listen, this is aligned with that Pisces energy. Pisces rules, again, 12th house. That's house of like your mentality, your deeper mental state. So the fact that mind is on that card, maybe there's some mental health situation here. You have love language. Learning and understanding each other's love languages are essential to meet each other's emotional needs. Yes. Again, committed to doing the work. This person feels like you two are committed to doing the work. Like you would be a good partner for them because you would be committed to learning their love language. They would be committed to learning your love language. You'd work with one another and evolve and grow together. That seems to be what this person really wants to do. Okay? So, that is all I have for you, Pile 2. Hopefully this resonated. If it did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, Pile 3, if you selected the box of candy dipped strawberries, then this is your reading. We're going to look at your secret Valentine. I did not say it in the intro, but this is a timeless reading. It may not feel like it, but this is a part of a series that is timeless because it could apply to this Valentine's Day, next Valentine's Day, 5 years from now, whenever you kind of have your intention set when you selected your pile. So, yeah, we're just going to see what we get. I'm going to hop right into it. What I've been doing is I am taking one of these cards from a Moonology deck, and I'm going to use that as an overview of the overall energy of your secret Valentine, who that may be, and the circumstances surrounding. Okay, this did not happen, but I feel called to take it. I'm not gonna put the bottom of the deck at the. Okay, so you have fixed moon, which is hold your vision, and then you have 3 cards that wanted to come out. And I started to take just this first one, but the other ones just I didn't feel comfortable not taking the whole 3, so we're gonna just do that. You have your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. That's a dominant energy here. You have work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. And then you have a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. Okay, so your secret Valentine, secret admirer around Valentine's Day is going to be very 3D focused, very fixed in energy, because you have Taurus and Scorpio, which are fixed signs. They are actually opposing energies. They are opposite one another in any chart that you see based on astrology, right? Second house, eighth house vibes. And then you also have Virgo, which is earth energy, which is very stable. So this is a person that is very stable, a person that may be kind of just now getting their finances in order, or may have always had their finances in order, but they kind of feel they're at a place where they can kind of explore romantic options, because that is the axis of money, that Taurus, Scorpio energy, and then Virgo rules work. So there you go. Now, with your dreams, need a practical plan, work through your fears, a time to give rather than take. This person, they really have been fixated on their stability with that Taurus. Okay, like, because Taurus is like your assets, it's your money, right? Scorpio is the things you inherit, your money, other people's money. And then you have Virgo, which is kind of like your health, your wellness, and whatnot, right? So in the details surrounding all of the things around you. So that's where this person's energy has been. And I'm trying to see how that relates to you. And also because those three signs were very adamant about all being on the table at that moment. Taurus, Scorpio, Virgo may be dominant placements for one or both of you. So let me just pull more to see why this is happening, the way, why the cards are falling the way that they are. Okay, pile 3, and I almost said 2, so you may have wanted to select that pile. If not, that is okay. Okay, so pile 3. The Secret Valentine. Okay, so you have number 20, Truth, which is the Judgment card, and it fell in reverse. So that makes sense, because Judgment is like a decision that has to be made. It's about speaking your truth, literally, and doing so very openly, very honestly, and that truth kind of changing the trajectory of whatever you're talking about permanently. Like, once you say what you say, everything changes. That's that energy. And with it in reverse, it's showing that someone hasn't been or isn't ready to make that decision yet as it relates to your secret Valentine. So I'm definitely feeling like it is your secret Valentine, because this is the person hiding, right? Working through their fears in that new moon in Scorpio, right? This is a person that, with the time to give rather than take, this is a person that hadn't been open to love, and that's why they're watching you from afar. Like, they haven't been open. They've been strategically planning things, which is Virgo energy, but also that your dreams need a practical plan, like building, laying a foundation for themselves, working through those fears, because a time to give rather than take says, I'm not in a place to receive love. I need to heal. I need to work on myself before I can be that Judgment card upright, before I can reveal my feelings for this person. So that's where your person's headspace is, like the person that is your secret Valentine. Again, regardless of, I've been saying that this is from a perspective of someone that you would be interested in, because your secret Valentine is, right, someone that will kind of want to be, you would want to be your Valentine. If you want them to be your Valentine, it kind of need to be some mutual interest there. So, okay, so the next card that just fell out is the World, right? Number 21, Universe. So it feels like, again, this person's closing out a cycle. It feels very familiar to pile 2. Not the same, but familiar. So that's probably why it feels like you may have wanted to pick both. And that also is a sequence of numbers. You have 20 and then 21. So 2021 may be a relevant year. This is a timeless reading, so you think back to whatever happened in 2021, who you met in 2021, who you encountered in 2021, and that will show you. And the fact that, again, you have number 20 reverse in 2021, obviously was a chaotic year, but it's showing that that year was not the right time, okay, for whatever connection may have attempted to come to life then. And it doesn't mean that you tried to date somebody in 2021. It just means you may have met them and this timing wasn't right? So yeah, but with that universe card, it just shows a completed cycle, an ending of something. It is kind of the earlier part of a new year, so that makes sense if you're watching this in real time. But yeah, just some deeply transformative energies coming into this pile as it relates to your secret Valentine. So let me pull more cards, and two keep trying to jump. I want to get a good shuffle in, but like two cards keep trying to jump at the same time, and I'm not quite ready to take one. I'm just trying to get a good shuffle. Judgment and the World. For whatever reason in this deck, it gives me astrology teas. So you and or this person may be interested in astrology. It's making me feel like someone's watching the stars or studying the stars and the planets. And there's actually a planet Earth on the Truth card, and again, the world is like Earth. So someone may be like a deeply humanitarian type, someone that's very into social causes, into making sure people have what they need in this world, like worried about, you know, the planet itself, like the resources on the planet. I'm getting that energy as it relates to your person that is your secret Valentine. Okay, pile 3. So let's see. That makes sense with that Taurus energy and Virgo, because that is deeply Earth, right? So let me see if I can get 2 more. You have the High Priestess. That's her second appearance today. Number 2, intuition. And just like that, I was doing good for a little while, but now it's getting messy. I was doing really well in the other 2 piles. So maybe your person might be a little bit messy, they may be a little bit clumsy. Yeah, intuition, you have the High Priestess. So it does feel like some occult spiritual practices, not necessarily occult, but just some I don't want to say alternative, but maybe this person's into psychic energy, they're into spirituality, they're into tarot, astrology, anything that may be new age or old age, right? Ancient practices, ancient spiritual practices and whatnot, because that's you know, 2 cards that kind of talk about being deeply spiritual, right? Because judgment could be a metaphor from Judgment Day and whatnot. So let me get this last card, and you have 3 major arcana, I'm realizing, on the table. So this person feels like your connection is fated. They feel like this is a situation, like this is a connection that is like a once in a life opportunity, and they plan to definitely try to figure out how to pursue you. You have the 7 of Cups. Choose wisely. So maybe that's part of why this person is in the shadows. They're not sure how to come about you. Okay, now I'm seeing shadows like around the room, which makes no sense. So maybe that's the thing, they're kind of watching you from the shadows in real life or online, whatever the connection is. At the bottom of the deck, you have the 9 of Cups, fulfillment of wishes. So it's like you're this person's wish. Heavy water energy, especially since we have Scorpio and Pisces on the table. Okay, well, this person's really trying to figure out how to be your Valentine. Sorry, I'm like getting hoarse. Let me take a sip of water. That was weird. So, and I've been drinking water this whole reading, by the way, so that should not be the case, but whatever. So, and maybe that's a message for you to drink water, right? Listen, this person is going through a lot in terms of anxiety. Like they're trying to figure out how to plan, like how do they execute coming at pile 3, right? Practical plan, working through fears, that analytical energy of that Virgo card, like that intuition. This person may be pulling cards or consulting psychics on how they need to do it, because they're not going to move with that Judgment in reverse until they know exactly how they need to move in a way that's going to make you open to being their Valentine, open to being their person, right? With that 9 of Cups, fulfillment of wishes. So this person is not going to talk to you until they know exactly what to say. That's hilarious because they may be they may be using astrology or tarot or any other psychic means to figure out what exactly to say, because they have to have a plan. So I'm gonna pull from these other love-based decks. So far, Valentine's Day with this person is feeling like a normal day. Yeah, we have one. When I say that, because of that Virgo energy, which is like the sixth house of day to day. Granted, it's like it's nothing outlandish, but like I don't know. It's like it feels like a normal day to day. Maybe it's not a normal day to day, and then they surprise you with the Scorpio Taurus energy of like something like a nice dinner, something lavish, because again that Taurus Scorpio axis of money and things, right? They surprise you with a really nice gift, a really nice experience, even though they were treating it like it's a day-to-day thing, right? If you were to make this person your actual Valentine. So you have one-way love, right? It says unrequited love can be painful. Protect yourself and try to move past the pain in a positive way. Now I want to see what other cards come out with that, but it's feeling like your person is very actively trying to avoid being rejected in that way, and that's why they have their Judgment in reverse. So you have soulmate at the bottom, like they feel like you're their soulmate. Okay, that came out quick. Wish come true. Oh, look, it's like like I don't know why I saw he loves me not, like with the little flower. So, and it's not even that kind of a thing. So I don't know why those words came to mind. But someone will possess all the qualities you ever wanted in a partner, a dream come true. That is how this person sees you, Pile 3. Like, I keep wanting to say 2. So, and then divine timing is at the bottom. So this person, yeah, like they see you as everything. Like they see you as their one true wish. Whatever, everything that they would want in a partner, and they don't want to mess it up. They have to approach you the exact right way, or they won't at all. Okay, let me see if I can get 2 more, and I will take the bottom. Sexual chemistry. Well, I mentioned that with that Scorpio energy. You've got Scorpio, Pisces, 12th house, 8th house energy. So very deeply passionate sexual energy. Taurus is very physically grounded, as is Virgo. So very touch, sensory based, right? Energy here. So you will feel a powerful sexual chemistry with someone that will turn into something lasting on a deeper level. High priestess energy, Pisces energy, right? That's how this person sees you, very deeply sexually connected to you as well. So let me see if I can get one more card, and I will take the bottom. Again, unspoken love, which makes sense. That's the nature of the reading, so we didn't need this card. You or your partner may prefer not to profess your love right away. Could be out of fear of rejection, but I did say that, so I am grateful for the confirmation of what I just said. I like it when my cards back me. They're like, that's right, girl, you speak that truth. And then at the bottom, you have fun connection with the disco ball. So it could be music based, dancing. Maybe there's a telepathic music connection happening. I'm getting that with the high priestess intuition. So maybe you use music to communicate with one another. And it says, there is nothing better than being with someone who adds fun to your life. Enjoy the adventure and be happy. That's how this person sees you. As a good time. Not like casually, but permanently, right? Someone that they could really have a lot of fun with over time. Okay, so I'm gonna pull from this other deck. We have 2 more decks before we wrap this up. Okay, so I'm gonna see more about your secret Valentine. I think it's funny that all of this Taurus energy came out, because you picked the one food item from the groups, and like the stereotype is that Taurus signs are kind of greedy and they like to eat. So you have to give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Let me see what else we get. Unrequited love. Oh my goodness. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So this person really feels like you're not interested in them. It's sad. Maybe you should flirt, right? That's what's at the bottom, because you got one-way love and unrequited love. You got two cards, like, and honestly, technically, judgment in reverse could be perceived as like, you know, I mean, it is truth in reverse, so it's like a lie, but it's like someone's not feeling like the other is interested at all. So if you feel like there's someone that you're thinking of and you're like, this isn't true, that person definitely is interested in you. That person is your secret Valentine. It's just, for whatever reason, that lie, that is the judgment in reverse, because you have one-way love and unrequited love. And it's interesting that unrequited love is following give your relationship a chance. With it followed, like, if it were in the reverse, like if it was unrequited love, then give your relationship a chance, it would be like somebody begging. But it's like, give your relationship a chance leading into, and I have your last two cards, which leading into that is like, it's like someone needing to make sure that the other knows that they're interested, because somebody's feeling like, because there's like this miscommunication. There's this truth in reverse energy, this cloudy energy of, even that intuition is like that cloudy judgment. Even the Seven of Cups is having so many options, you don't know what to do with them, so it's confusion. Like, it feels like confusion. Like, give your relationship a chance. Oh, there's unrequited love. Well, it's being followed up with romantic feelings, right? It says your feelings are real and worth exploring. So that's that confirmation of, it's not unrequited for either you or this person, whoever's feeling that it's unrequited. And then you have getting to know each other. There it is. And it says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So at the bottom, you have engagement, which talks about you possibly being in a commitment. It says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So this is a person that you could definitely date. This is a person that definitely wants a commitment with you, a connection with you. So let me pull from this other deck so we can wrap this up and see what's going on with your secret Valentine. I feel like all the same cards are coming out from a different pile, and I feel like it was pile 2. You have falling in love. The feeling of falling in love is one of a kind. Know that it is safe for you to be in love. I shuffled this very thoroughly. I cleansed these decks before I started this pile. So if you pick 2 piles, that makes sense, but it just, wow. That was aggressive. Like, it hit everything. Like, it probably, honestly, now that I'm realizing, it's probably super loud. I'm so sorry if this hurt your ears, the way this card jumped. You have clarity. Someone finally sees the answer that was always right in front of their eyes. The vision is clear. Therefore, what is to come shall be clear too. Now, this is like literally slapping you in the face, pile 3, because it is in reverse. It's in reverse, and it came and it knocked the crap out of my phone. Like, it came out hot and aggressive, and it's like, here, take it. This is a message. Okay, so that lack of clarity, that confusion is a huge factor in this secret Valentine of yours. So let me get the last 2 and then take the bottom to wrap this up. Emotional support. At the bottom, I'm seeing very soon, but I want one more. So you have emotional support. Now is the time to check in with your emotions and your partner's thoughts and feelings. That's an interesting card to come out. That's why it's saying check in with your emotions and your partners. Make a move. The time is now. Someone is planning to take action, or it's time for you to make the move. So this person may make a move, or maybe you will make the move, or maybe, like, you know what I mean? Like, if this is a specific person you have on mind, maybe make the move. If it's someone that you're not sure about, or if you're not sure that it's this person, just kind of wait it out, which is funny because I'm looking at the bottom as I say that, and it says patience. Okay, patience. And look what keeps trying to come out very soon. There is accountability, which means somebody needs to take the initiative, but very soon did want to come out, okay? So you have why to rush. There's no need to rush divine timing. Enjoy the journey because it is worth the wait. So that is a message for you. Okay? Like you have make the move and patience. Whichever side you fall on, just know things will be clear soon. There's just a lot of confusion. I would just let the energy settle. But honestly, this pile feels like it may kind of happen. Valentine's Day may be an indicator, but whatever Valentine's Day you're watching this in reference to, things will be much clearer by the next Valentine's Day, if that makes sense. Like this feels like it may be a little clearer after the Valentine's Day you're asking about. Okay, so hopefully that resonated. If it did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.